All right, I'm trying to line you guys up right so you can see what I'm doing. Because there was some stuff last night about wanting to see what I'm doing. I know. You need to see what I am working on, and I am doing my best to make sure that can happen. My problem with moving over is my airbrushes are hooked up here in the corner, and my workstation's here, my quick change is here. So if I move down, I don't have access to all my stuff. I wonder if I could move the camera over there. Let's see. Hi, David. Hi, ramen noodles. Let's see if this is any better. Is that better? Oh, you can't see more over there. It's not better. Yes, you can play anything. I just don't want to get stricken for copyright. I'm trying to position this so we can see. Okay, so now you can kind of see what I'm working on. So I'm going to be working on this guy here. Doing that. Hi, Vic. So the hair's on now. This is what I haired the other day. You can see it there. I also went through and I airbrushed that line so it's not just straight up hair and silicone. And what I'm actually doing is I'll paint a bunch of these so it's kind of a mix of brown and black. So yeah. I don't like. Here we go. We're back. All right. Now you can see what I'm working on. So tonight, right now, it's thank you for letting me know it works. Right now, I don't have a Devin here, so moderating on our comments will be kind of hard. Please still ask questions. I'm going to try to read them all as I go and answer them. So I'm working on this. My next part is I need to add some teeth in it. Then this guy's almost done. I do still need to sculpt ears that I'll add. But the hair's on now and it's really cool. I like it a lot. With this kind of straight back kind of look. I already explained. I'm going to paint these so they're also cool. Is Jesse here?
Yes.
Hey, Jesse.
Hello.
Ramen Noodle says hi to you.
Hello, Sophie.
Hello, Sophie. So I'm adding teeth in here. And then
Only one.
Then I'm going to move on. I've got a few masks I have to work on over there. Then I'm going to check on the egg pod, see if it's dry. Then I can paint that. Chris is here. Amanda's here. Jesse's here. And Nick's here. Nick is working on a surgeon's coat. Chris, what's your plan tonight?
Doing the next round of mask and getting the light on.
Okay. Sweet.
And Melissa, you got something else to throw on priority?
Well, let me take a look.
And then Jacob asked nicely to kind of help out with the sparkle of getting those.
No, we're not working on this project. We got a lot of orders, like over like $2,000 worth of stuff.
His wording was, your shit's not important.
Pretty much.
Well, no, that was Jacob for Timothy.
His shit's not.
And
I know.
as soon as he left, I can hear.
So, a couple of things. I got a bounce mask here. It's still kind of wet, so we can maybe throw a fan on that or use a hair dryer to try to dry it. So
What
you
you got
can
there?
make a voodoo mask.
Okay.
You have that all poured, right?
The blue, yes. It may need to be trimmed, but it's been poured.
That's fine. I just want to start to make that decision to go out. But yeah, if you could work on clown horns, that'd be great. We got 2 of them on. So.
Yeah.
You make them, I take them.
Yeah, just need to get this cleaned up nicely, as quick as possible.
Yeah, so we need to make 3 clown horns. 2 of them are just basic clown horn, and then yours will have the light. Alright, so
Oh, fuck, bro.
one of them was not on. So what I ended up doing, I asked Alan about it. He said it looks like at some point it froze and deactivated some of its pigment. And he said, did you try shaking it up really hard? Well, I have, and I sprayed it on that chunk of latex, and it didn't change. So then I just basically re-coated them. Are they fucking perfect? No, this one's really dark, but they're contact anyway, so they're going to have
They're
white
a lot
color
closer,
anyway.
they're a lot closer back to that being that.
Yes, I'd much rather them be brown than yellow.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We had mutated necro nurses, not jaundice.
Right. All right. So here's the other issue. Amanda, I need to show you this.
Man,
I was putting pants on.
So right now, everyone is in quarantine and they keep doing at-home projects. So Menards was all out of clear caulk tubes of silicone. So this is what we got. I'm hoping it's the same shit. It says it's the same shit.
It's just a smaller tube.
Yeah, it was.
we're about the same price.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Conveniently, it's the same price. So, anyway, there's that.
Time to order that online.
So, for you, I've got one British pound that needs blue. Yeah, long.
Oh, the mask.
Yeah. So,
The long just hanging there.
yeah, that's what it says. Hair, blue. So, he didn't say dreads. He didn't say chin beard. So, blue hair.
Blue hair.
That's the red one that's out there. That is me.
Red face, blue hair. Okay. Right now I'm just putting the clothes on.
Yes, please
Yeah.
do. These are all over here if you need them. So to apply our teeth, I've got silicone. These are not what I usually use for this. Usually I have this, but it's in a caulk tube. That is much better, but I just explained to them, everyone's on quarantine right now, so they're all doing home projects, and clear silicone is sold out at the store. So this is what I got because orders have to keep rolling. That's also what we use for hair, hair and teeth and gluing other things. It's basically a super strong industrial kind of glue. It's great stuff, but I'm gonna grab our teeth and I'm gonna start gluing them in this guy.
Were we supposed to lock the front door? Again?
Doesn't matter.
True. One of these ones. This one is the hollow mask. That one is the red mask.
So we do have a small amount of apple work left to do.
The hollow gets used for over necro nurses and most of our bodies. It goes with the Asylum Amy, it goes with Doll.
I like the fucking glass eyes we put in this.
You got the air on?
No, I don't. If you turn on the
That's my next step.
So I'm trying to find teeth.
Did you name the apple?
Huh?
Did you name the apple?
Yeah. I really need these teeth right now.
Can I help you on that?
You did show.
Because he needs me to make something.
Remove the bag. Remove the bag.
Alright, I couldn't find the ones I already cut up, so we're going to use some new ones for this. Check comments. Okay. Did you do any shipping today? Yes, I did. I mailed out a few things. I go to the post office pretty much every day to mail out orders. How's it going? It's going great, Rugged. How are you? Hey, Justin, we can hear the music again. Just letting you know. Thank you. Yeah, just turn it down a bit. So I completely forgot to send you that private message. I'll do it now. Okay. Is the magic apple nom nom? Yeah, it's great. You can't hear the music anymore. Ignore my comment. Your air supply line, is that galvanized pipe? Up here, no, that's just PVC. But our airlines up above is all yes. It's all. Is there an echo in here?
Yeah.
It's all metal pipe. No, so obviously I did not send it out yet. How our orders work is we've got like a list. So we work on everything in order. Right now it's about 4 weeks till it mails out. So yeah. All right, so I need to see right now to hold this. I'm just using a skewer, and that's crap. I don't like that. So skewer's going in the garbage because that was just temporary. I got some dowel rods that I think I'm going to use for that instead to make them look kind of nicer. Is Devin there today? Yes, please order more stuff. We love more orders. I like making stuff. It's fun. Devin was here, and she'll be coming back. She had to go and get her car. So here I've got two sizes. This is 1/4 inch. This one is 5/16, and I think 1/4 inch is going to be the way to go. What do you think? Imagine that. I think that's it. Stefan, what do you think? 1/4 inch or slightly larger? Alright, that's the plan, man. We'll do it
What's
in
the
there.
larger one look like?
Slightly larger.
The grin, you said long, like normal long or like fucking long? Like long?
Not that long. remember the other one?
About long.
Yeah.
Come on.
Silver Lane.
I did.
So we've got 1/4 inch and 5/16, and we're trying to see which one is going to look better. 1/4 inch. What do you think?
I like that.
Yeah.
It's the bigger one. I mean, I'm not picking this one.
Yeah.
There's something about it seems more right.
Okay. The other question is, should we chop it down some?
Yes.
We're gonna have it up in there.
How
How
are you
far?
going up with it?
I don't know, I'm just gonna put it in there a bit, and then we can chop it in there. But I'm gonna slide it in there, and then I want to glue this into the apple. We're going to have a booth at Trans
Be
World.
here at Trans World in 2021.
Yes, we will. We had planned to be there this year, but they canceled. So year that we went to Trans World, we had like a double booth because we had a lot of product. This year we actually bought a third space. And if you've watched our product lines on YouTube, you saw like we have a lot of product. I have enough product to fill up probably 10 booths if I have everything out how I would love to have it all out. But that won't happen because that's expensive. Trans World booths are expensive. So I would like to get at least one more space because we have so many products. I mean, now we used up like every square inch of our whole booth space, inside, outside, up top, on bottom, the whole thing. We had product hanging and stacked and everything all over it. So since Trans World, we've built a lot more products, more masks, more props, more bodies. Every time someone makes an order, our product line expands, and I don't want to not bring all our new stuff to the trade show, and now everything's new. So yeah, it's going to be a challenge for 2021, but you can expect to see a lot of our stuff there. Yeah, I'm trying to come up with a way to slide it in there because I don't want to make a point and then have, a problem where it's in there and then someone pushes down on it and then it stabs them in the hand. That's not good. Wingardium Leviosa. Just in there
I would
enough.
say in the future, if you can, you might want to mold it with the stick in there.
Well, yeah. I mean, this was a trial.
Not sure how deep. Okay. Now I know. There you go.
Did you break it?
No, I don't think so.
What was the oak?
Up, push up a little bit.
Okay.
It was like you could see it starting to like push.
Okay, so you need to now take that out. We need to put some kind of a glue on this and then slide it back in there.
Hot glue.
All right.
Hot glue works on every.
So we went with what I thought I was not going to use, but we went with the 5/16 dowel rod.
What did they book that up?
I don't know, somewhere.
Glue gun over?
So I'm gonna put these away, and then we can start making more of these because now we know how to do it.
bitch.
You need a haircut.
Yeah, well,
Let's do like me.
I'm not that bald yet. I don't need to do that.
I'm not that
Get it
bald
like-
either. I did that because I keep you a haircut.
But like,
It was getting too long.
I'm trying to grow my hair though because I can do that now.
You do a man bun?
No. If you ever see me with a man bun, just kill me on the spot.
Comments?
It's the samurai.
Okay. Does the jaw on the doll mask move? Yeah, a bit. If you can make it line up with your chin. Our doll mask is connected here by a string. I've got one that I use for it right here.
I don't know if we're going to MHC if that's still happening.
So this is not a doll mask, but it's the same mold, and it's connected here. So if you can make it line up with your chin, yes, it moves.
Russ Labasco, and is not raining by us. And then Ramen Noodles wants to know if you have a favorite room or patient at the haunt.
No, I don't. I love them all equally.
Where is that down there for Brian? Over here? On the table?
Here it is.
We just take that out of here, or
What?
does he need it? I need to plug that.
There's a green extension cord over here.
I'm just gonna plug it in right here.
Well, then you do that, then.
There's also, if you have a moment, I need the stand taken off that,
Okay.
so I can take it off.
Now, if you just want the essentially the crossbar done, leave the attached to the
No,
boots.
take the whole base off, leave our nuts screwed onto the all thread.
Okay.
Because I have a specific box that I need to go in, and the legs need to move a bit.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So I've got these teeth. These are from pumpkin teeth. And what I'm going to do is these are the they're like fangs, but they're a smaller fang. Now these are too big to go in that mask.
Art asked if Dennis and whoever they are can come up.
I don't really have much for you guys to do, so no. Sorry.
And Vic
I'm gonna cut
Springson
that
wants
off.
to know if the cotton candy, is it 2 colors on the cone? He likes the black and white one.
On the cone?
Yeah.
The cone, all the cones are white and blue. If you want it some other color, I can make it that. We just haven't made one like that yet, so that's up to you. If you want it like that, yeah, I can absolutely
Like my
make one like that. So I need to take this and I need to cut it down.
Supposed to have a jaw.
So I'm gonna kind
That's the first
of
one.
look at where I want that tooth,
Feels gross.
and this one I'm gonna want real small. So I'm gonna cut it very close to the tip.
Actual one on that. So you do that carve it out.
Now, itty bitty
Yeah.
little fang
Yeah, kind of like that.
that I'm gonna glue in there,
Mm-hmm.
so that when it's done, it's gonna look like that. You can't even see it; it's so small. But now I dropped it. Got it back. So I'm gonna cut a bunch of these before I glue them in, because silicone dries, and I want to make sure they're all cut before I lay them in there.
Yeah, but you want to keep it small if you don't want to wrap it up and burn.
Yeah, but I could have a big flower looking all kinds of different fibers and stuff. Yeah, I'll be over here every 15 minutes.
Dick Springston, if you didn't answer, just
It'll take time to take-
message our page letting us know that you want that black and white so we can make sure we do
And then
that.
there's one that'll go off.
You can message our actual page.
That's another one that I'll need to just say for mold 2 going off. That one will be able to get shut off, and because the timer needs to go off every 15
You're welcome.
minutes for like the next almost hour, 25 minutes.
Change the settings. What kind of straps do we use for our masks?
They are nylon ladder lock straps. Ordered their straight jacket as well, and need something for my wife. Yes, it is always best when you buy a straight jacket to also buy a straight jacket for your wife. That goes for any industry, not just haunted houses.
We won't question what you're using it for. You think put the glue on the foam or on the stick?
On the stick.
Hey Justin, do we have more PVC pipe?
More pipe? No.
Okay, then now we'll put a damper on compound.
Okay.
Because I've got one I can do, I use what, E6?
Yeah. Alright, so then just make one clown horn, not with a light.
Yeah.
I'll get some more tomorrow. Just make sure I make a note of it before you leave.
Where'd that foam go?
With what?
Around the corner.
If you need probably a minute to sit in the front. Are you doing something to the stick?
Yeah, we'll do something to the stick. And there's one tooth. If I want to have something custom done for your existing costumes, can I just email you guys? Yes. It is that easy.
Nothing new.
Something new. Rugged said I'll have to agree. I think he's talking about the straitjacket.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to show you something right now that is important. Let me cut the next tooth.
Are you doing any painting today?
Am I?
Yeah.
Yes. No, not right this minute.
We're getting the computer out so we can make those instructions.
Right. So if I take my next tooth and I place it in back on top. So if my top tooth is in back, that tooth does something, I don't know what it is, but to my human eye, if it's in front and my bottom tooth is in back, the creature to me looks less intelligent. So if I'm going with this, I'm going for kind of like a goblin kind of look. So I want it to be kind of smart, kind of sneaky. So I'm gonna place my top tooth in back.
Sounds like Rugged's quarantine life is getting a little rough. He says he needs one for his wife and his kids.
Yeah.
So help me. Where did I put that? Rugged is asking about images for a shirt.
Yes, he wants to purchase a Haunted Hills shirt, and I was supposed to send him images. So what I was supposed to actually do is message you, tell you we need to send images, and I didn't. But good news, you're here right now.
There's nothing that just now you have lots of witnesses to say you delivered the message.
Right. Right.
Rugged, message our Facebook page and I will send you the pictures through there.
Haunted Hills Productions or Haunted Hills
Yeah.
Hospital?
It doesn't matter. Haunted Hills Productions are Haunted Hills Hospital. Let me know, message us and let us know which one you actually sent it to so I know which one to look for. What's your favorite horror creature?
My favorite horror creature. That's a good question. I think it changes. Right now, my favorite horror creature. Give me a minute. Let me think about it.
I've always been a big fan of zombies, like classic George Romero style. So, you know, you actually have a chance to survive.
You have a chance against zombies that move quickly. You just prefer to play games on easy mode instead of expert.
I feel like haunted dolls are a bad one. You could just like throw that shit in the garbage disposal.
Well, haunted dolls like Chucky are. I've always thought Chucky was a terrible fucking killer because his only advantage is if you don't know he's a killer doll. Once you're aware, you could throw his very small, very doll, weak ass into a fire, which is what they did in the first
You could
one.
also just get into a car and go somewhere else.
Yeah, that's possible too.
Demons will follow you though.
Yes, that's the problem with most haunted dolls. Is not that it's a doll, but that whatever the fuck is haunting it is more powerful than that doll. Favorite horror creature.
Earth Ladasco is scared of dolls.
See, my problem is you said creature, so I'm trying to think of not like a ghost. I'm trying to think of like a monster.
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Ramen Noodle says that he survived the fire.
Yeah, you could make an argument. I think right now I've been really into like werewolves. And I've been really into non-mainstream. I sound so hipstery, but I've been into like non-mainstream horror creatures, like more like the ambiguous kind of monsters from like Silent Hill and more stuff in that kind of vein.
Whatever the hell that was in what was that movie? A Quiet Place.
I haven't seen that yet.
Those are.
I haven't watched that yet because the title tells me that there's not a lot of audio.
There's not.
And that makes me
more suspenseful.
right, and that makes me feel like I'm gonna fall asleep. So
Well, I watched it in the movie theater, and it was, yeah, you just hear everyone shuffling around the whole time because it's quiet.
yeah,
There's not really any dialogue, but the monsters are cool.
yeah.
Ooh, here, drawing next.
Did you watch the movie Haunt?
I bought it and I started watching it and I've not seen all of it.
See, because I think it was. You said you watched some of it? Because
Hardly. I won't even say it's like some of it. I remember nothing. So
if you
imagine
care
that I
about
didn't watch it.
spoilers, because I'm going to talk about how lame it was.
No, because I watched a few other videos about it.
Interesting.
Like, the whole scare factor of it was
It'd be funny if they were pieces of corn.
just like people
Yeah,
with body
I'm
mounts.
probably black.
Nice.
Okay. Where can I throw this so I can dry?
Wherever you want. I usually just kind of stand it up. I take the handle and I stick
Straight
it
up.
straight up so that gravity's kind of pulling it down. There's two necronurses over there. I need them to be, no, they're not, they're necroprons. I need them
Oh, white.
white.
Different.
I didn't see most of these comments that came through. So, horror creature. Vic said he sent the message.
Yep,
Vic said I'm a zombie freak. Ramen Noodle said I love zombies and dolls creep me out. Rugged said he messaged Haunted Hills. Berlin said I would rather face Zombievers or the kid from Pet Cemetery. Well, yeah, he's just a fucked up kid. I'll beat his ass.
You just kick him in the forehead.
Outbreak said I want a giant teddy bear costume. Can you do those? I imagine. Nice choice. Right now I'm into Wendigos. Yeah, I made a Wendigo mask. That was pretty cool. Rugged said that movie was all right. It wasn't the greatest. Ramen said I'm not allowed to watch horror movies.
How old is Ramen Noodles? 11?
I don't know. I also need a version of the VFX Lunging Clown, but I don't need audio.
Rugged, you
And they
should
won't
have,
do it without audio. Can you
images.
do that? So I don't want to create something that someone else has already made, and they've got a pretty firm grasp on that product. So I don't think I'm going to take that one on. Dolls are awesome. I never said dolls are scary. Wrong name, left my ass off. Rugged, thanks so much.
Ramen noodles is 13.
Ramen noodles is 13.
Yeah, made a comment.
That's an old ramen.
13-year-old ramen noodles.
Is it chicken or beef?
Shrimp, damn it.
Shrimp, surprise.
Oh, hard eyes. Barbecue.
Vegetable.
The ice cream cone done.
It's not done. It needs sprinkles. So I'm waiting for them to come.
Okay.
Make it white and turn not pink piece of shit.
Justin, what can I have Jesse draw?
I've got a few costumes that I need to stress.
Are they thin or thick? Okay.
As long as they aren't thin.
I told him if he's bored, he can always sleep. Nobody's gonna yell at him for cleaning.
Ramen says he's chicken. And he wants to know who said he was 13.
Me.
He asked if it was Jesse.
Yes.
David, yes, we will be making prop weapons eventually.
My friend Ree is watching. Where's the camera so I can say hi to them? Hi, Ree.
That was
What am I
Nick.
adding blood to?
This.
What else am I adding blood to?
Devin's floating around, yes, she's back. Ramen Noodles wants to say hi, Devin.
Okay, I have 2 necros for you.
That's not gonna get you home.
I am Ramen Noodles fan.
Yep.
Hello, Ramen Noodles.
Ramen Noodles has
She has-
confessed that they are chicken ramen noodles.
This is turning yellow. The white.
Oh, that's awesome.
This one, that's him.
That's awesome. I love that picture.
Isn't-
That's great.
There's more.
That's
That's
cool.
Jesse's hand. Isn't that Bree?
No, that's Lexi.
Lexi.
Telling you about
That's from like 2 years ago. That's Jared.
Okay, wait, what am I looking at?
He said
think
we'll have to
that's
post
Maddie.
them on.
Cool.
That one's Maddie Novak.
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll have to post them on
Yeah,
their
sure.
social medias. She said just blur out her signature.
Hey, Jessica.
Yeah, for sure. Those are awesome.
Why
That-
is your signature?
That's like one of my favorite makeup Santa has done on me. If it wasn't such a crazy extensive makeup, I'd probably play the character more often.
That's what I
It just
told
takes
her.
too damn long.
I'll pay her commission. Like,
He's showing himself.
she said that she can't pay. She showed me them.
Is that Crazy's friend?
By the way, I really like that one picture. That's one of my favorite pictures from this year. Okay.
Nick? Are you still working?
Yeah. Can you go over the things?
Hey, Jesse.
Rugged likes your bow.
Oh, thanks. My boyfriend bought it for
Yeah, that's
me.
not supposed to happen.
Is there a reason why he has it angled that way so much?
I think because he was showing what he was doing with
Oh,
the.
okay. I'm gonna move it back. Wait, why whoops?
Oh, Danny.
Circle wants us to make
I have a friend named
full-body
Danny. She
werewolf
works.
costume.
She works at the 13th floor haunted house.
Hear me?
I'm gonna put my
Deacon Sturkle wants us to make a full-body werewolf
clown
costume.
jumpsuit right here, so you guys can at least see some of the work that I'm
Does
doing
he
on
want
it.
it to be
Even though
on,
people are gonna be in my way most of the time.
on stilts, or does he want it to be a wolf man? Send me some pictures and we can work on it.
So what comes with the stand?
So you've got your base and you've got two nuts.
What's up there?
I don't know what they're called.
Chris, no?
I don't know.
Hey Chris, do you know what kind of nuts are on these stands? Okay.
Yes, they are size D's.
X nuts? You're funny.
Means these nuts.
Yeah. Smart ass. But they're hex nuts, right? And David said something, asked if we would ever make prop weapons. I said yes, eventually.
Okay,
Yes.
For the stand, it is a 3/8. But for the bodies, it is half inch.
Yeah, but what are those are attached on it, right?
So don't worry. So it's half inch.
For both?
No, don't worry about our stand. That one's done. We just need to explain how the half-inch nuts are assembled with our base.
So
So
I'm putting in there what's coming with, so they know they have everything.
Let's see what you got.
This I'm reading. This is from the book. So I'm just retyping off of it.
The cross member will be the smaller nut, the 3/8 nut, which will have to get switched out to the X and tightened. But on the body, you've got two sets of these,
So two.
or 1/2.
So there are 4 in total of those.
Yeah, but are they doing anything with the other one?
No, they just need to make sure that your nut on top is on there, but not too high that there's too much all thread hanging out of your base. And then
Oh, we'll get to
your
that.
nut on top and your nut on bottom are squeezing your base. That's pretty much what I need you to type. I need it to just explain these bodies will stand up straight. If they're not, here's how you fix it.
Russell Basco likes how the teeth are looking.
Thank you.
So does ramen noodles.
Thank you.
Oh, what is in that word?
And that shut up the top.
No, these air hoses don't work with these.
Sounds like one cross brace. So we're gonna say 4 hex nuts then.
Yeah.
Two will already be attached to the back.
Yes. No, all 4 are attached, but they have to take our bottom 2 off, and then place on our base, and then use your bottom 2 to attach your base in.
What is it that Devin is working on?
She's working on a clown jumpsuit.
Outbreak wants to know what the price of that is.
What?
Clown jumpsuit.
Devin, do you know how much a clown jumpsuit is? How much?
Checking for verification.
The clown jumpsuit is $100, and you can customize the hell out of it. We've had ones that have all kinds of colors. We've had ones that have names on them, have a patient number. We've had ones that said an upside down cross and said God hates us all. All kinds.
Can I paint like vests like the one that I have over there, but they just say clown school drop out on the back?
If that's what you want to do.
What?
I said if that's what you want to do.
I think it would be
Yes,
funny.
that is the smaller one.
Right, but
It-
what is it screwed onto?
All thread.
No, I'm talking about the cross brace.
We will supply the 3/8 inch bolt and nut.
That's what I'm was looking for. Is this.
I can't do the clown jumpsuit there because the air hoses on the end, those red air hoses, have a different hookup. So it can only screw into our cachet air brushes. It can't screw into the
Hey, you think Lori's still there?
Harbor Freight ones because these black hoses have a smaller connection. I totally forgot, and all of the
One guy wants.
ones down are down here, and Dustin doesn't like me in his area. I will be doing it over there. Hello, Chad Smith.
He's probably in bed and now asleep. Ramen Noodles said she
I'm looking at
sketched something for you.
it.
It's awesome. Great job.
It looks great. Her name's Jinx, the bunny.
Just tell him we'll check our inventory and get back to him.
So are we making new white or just?
Hopefully this is fine.
Hopefully it's fine. What I want you to try is
Something
take
else.
take a chunk of scrap latex and paint it. See if it turns out all right.
Okay, when I did get this off, it seemed very yellow, just in the tip.
Yeah, it's
This
possible.
seemed pretty white, this seemed relatively white, but it's almost like it was
Well-
yellow in here.
That's possible. What also happens is when that paint gets old, it separates and then it turns. Some of like the pigment or whatever it is yellow. So let's make sure it's mixed. Let's also make sure it's a proper mix of paint. So if we have to add more of the white paint to it, and then also just add some latex for good measure.
That's really not safe.
No, but it's been there forever.
David would like to know what are you using for teeth on that mask?
Pumpkin teeth. These are pumpkin teeth.
Yeah, we need to do something with that. That's really unsafe.
Never run into it.
It builds character, Stephanie.
Okay.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Do you need guidance or something?
Yeah, he wants to go through it.
You're probably being functional faster than anticipated. I know. They don't understand you're insane.
Give me a minute. Let me knock out the rest of these teeth. I think I've got about 2 more to do. And I will be there to help you, Jesse.
That farmer thing scared the absolute fuck out of me.
Yeah?
While I was sitting right here, I kept like hitting
Yeah,
on the floor. My
it
I was
was
like,
over
who the fuck is standing there?
That's like a thing, and then
Like it didn't scare me, but it's like I kept seeing him like, why is someone standing there? What the fuck? Do something.
That's usually how we feel about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you. You were gonna say that. Have shit for me to do.
On roll.
While Jesse had appeared. Russ is asking, will you add a little brown and red, like the gums black and the teeth with brown and red?
I don't know. It's interesting. I'm gonna see where I end up. I like the kind of corn man kind of look that I have going on, with the trend of yellow throughout this. So I might do something like that to try to match the rest of it. Make it all look like organic kind of corn stuff.
Yeah, definitely. They're super white right now.
Yeah, well, I haven't done anything to them yet.
Chad Smith, if you don't want to wait for your logo for our rule sign, you can actually just have the name of your haunt put on there. I'm the one that does those, so it's kind of versatile. You don't have to do your logo. You can do just the name. That's actually what we do for our rule sign for our poster. It just says Haunted Hills Hospital. It doesn't have our actual logo on it. So that's one way to do it. You can actually even have the name of it put into the rule sign too, like, you know, that you're not held responsible type of part. So just an option if you don't want to wait for a new logo.
So here we go with the teeth in this guy. Obviously they are bright white right now, but he's got a full mouth of scary monster teeth. So
Okay, volume down.
And then David is asking, when you pull your mask out of their molds, what do you use to make the latex not stick together? I've tried baby powder, but it still seems to stick together.
that's very strange to me. We use baby powder. Everyone I've ever heard of also uses baby powder. What kind of mold are you pulling it out of? Because we just use that. We don't have any problems. Are you using it all over? So now take the hair dryer and dry that.
Make sure it stays white.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna let that dry, then I'll come back and I'll paint those so they're all scary. That was water?
Anyway, message with that. I was about to place an order, but no, for shipping. My name is Megan 16. I did everything so I thought I was that correct.
Yes, probably.
Yeah, they ordered a four pack of bodies
Yeah, he's ordering. So tell him that
with 4 stands.
the bodies have $100 base or $150 base cost on that, but if he's ordering 4, we won't mail them. We will locate a freight company, so hopefully it's cheaper than $300 for.
What we should probably do is send him an invoice, and then once we figure out what the shipping would be.
Did he
Did he even send that to you?
No,
sent
it's
that to
Shane.
HP?
Yeah.
Okay, call Shane. So you call him.
Yeah, okay.
Me, I'm going to you.
Okay. So I just want to make sure these are all not falling out before I walk away. It looks like they are. So I'm going to move this guy over here so we can drive.
We did not use it.
I think Devin I'm gonna let that dry, and I'm gonna work on the next clown.
Pale, but yes.
Yeah, so try that so it might turn yellow. If it does, coat it again.
Until I can get it to turn white. Okay, so in other words, it's going to be paint it, dry it, maybe.
Yeah, just as soon as you can, Chad, with that. It doesn't take us long to get those posters done and printed. So as soon as you have it. Did you actually talk to Shannon?
No kidding.
Hello? Hello? There is a
Justin, he knows. This one's going to have to be put on it. Paint dry. And hope it works out. No, here's the fiery white one.
Let me see your airbrush. I'll see if I'm looking forever. So, put that in, but look where you put it. You gotta bring that down. A little bit.
Okay, right. This is the original. You'll have a unique look.
If we have to, we'll just remake the whole mask. Okay, so this is the red paint.
Chad Smith wants to know what the price on a blank body form is.
If you want it totally blank, 120. If you want a blank with hands, it's 140. If you want a blank with hands, well, you can add a base for an extra $50. So.
And I don't know if it's on Ethan's comment. He wants to buy an alligator. And walk around
Alligator.
Key Lane.
Huh?
He wants to buy an alligator and walk around lines at my haunt. Because why not?
Go for it. I can't help you with that. You'll have to call Joe Exotic.
Dark Knight, you missed everything. Everything.
Oh, 90% of that is play pack.
What are we calling those? Cold? Noise?
Off-road.
Off-red what?
It's just called off-road. And you can call it the all-thread armature.
Are the two crossbreaks, are they coming separate? They're not put together?
No, they'll be together, so you just have to rotate our middle bar and screw it on. Essentially, they just need to know that the bodies are tested and will actually stand up totally straight on their own, and that if they aren't totally straight, to adjust your bolts. Make sure they're all tight, and make sure you don't have an excess of all thread hanging out on the bottom.
Once they rotate it, they need to tighten that middle bolt.
They can, but it's not necessary. I mean, yes, it'll make it so where there's less flexibility in it. Let me show you what's in here. You're close.
Devin, there's a question for you. Although I think they have the wrong answer. You never worked at Hell's Gate, right? They want to know if you ever made the guts. I think they think I'm at Hell's Gate.
I never worked at Hell's Gate. I only worked at Amherst Asylum. I walked through Hell's Gate, but I never
Here.
worked there. I don't work here.
You don't work here? You're right, 'cause this isn't work, this is all fun. Right?
what, Dark Knight? Why so serious?
When you get picked up.
Long character.
Huh?
Long character.
It said Dark Knight.
Justin,
Batman didn't say that.
No, but what happened?
all we are coming out today, I'm not giving us PSI anymore.
Repeat.
Repeat. My guess.
What do you think would be the right word for this? So it's a slide all thread on the curtain for drill holes and crossers, and how do you want to say putting the bolts back on?
One bolt should be on top of the,
Right, no, I said remove bottom 2 half-inch bolts from the output on the first one all the way.
change to not to, X-shape.
All the way.
Well, no, because then they're gonna change that the bars come like this, not like that.
Well, it's already, because they're already attached, they're going to be, that's why it gets U-shaped. How about this?
Your name is Connor.
So they know it's,
Here we go.
yes, it's possible we could do a head for a freezer. We're actually talking about doing those in the near future.
Otherwise, they're gonna take off
Right.
four of them off. All one nut to each side. Tight and weighted. It's one of those things you want to make it idiot proof.
Right.
I mean, yes, common sense should kick in, but it's one of those things. After cross-state racing through all you attach one nut each side.
okay, I gotta go buy this to replace it.
5/8 inch.
We strip it out back. Leaf then, it's on them, they can go buy anything.
The whole thing
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
need other crap from you anyway? Do you want me to just do the back then? Or the top of the head?
Leaving minimal all thread exposed under the nut and bracket. Or do you want to leave that where we have an if the he's not taken off right?
Yeah.
Then we go into that section.
And we have to
Shoot. Yeah. Okay. He was hiding behind our compound too, so I didn't see it.
Stefan, it got worse.
Here, Devin. What?
I'm gonna say that got worse. Oh,
They're still working on getting an airline ran so she can do that. So soon.
I have a suggestion.
Yellow pump? Make 2 macaroni.
Well, I have a suggestion since I haven't touched that one. Never try to wash it. It can't be any worse than this is.
No, I wouldn't try it.
I mean, I don't despise the green
Instead of going
color.
with leather
but
stain,
yeah,
should we
I-
just do a
that
brown
still
spray
needs work,
paint
right?
underneath?
What are you doing? What could be wrong?
all that stuff. So yeah, we need to try to use. Well, we just need to make a new mix.
Like I said, I don't despise the color,
Right, but it's not
but
what everyone's ordering.
it's not what people ordered. Swaggers.
Another one for you to play with. Good news is I got several maps that need to get cut out.
So I guess I can sit there and cut you out for you. What do you got?
Hang up there.
Are we doing by type or by priority? Okay, so do the work followed by the rest of it?
Okay, so body will not stand up under its own weight. Make sure there is minimal threading on the bottom
You
of the
just
side.
trimming? Teeth stay or teeth go?
Huh?
Teeth stay in this one?
Yes.
How did you fix the pink problem from last night?
Huh?
How did you fix the pink problem from last night?
The problem with the paint, I added some brown and some black to the paint. Made it a darker paint.
For the pink.
Huh?
Is that for the pink? The pink paint.
It was. Now it's
Just
not.
making sure you're talking about that and not like some of the other ones.
Want me to pre-color this?
Yeah.
know that voodoo math is like, yeah, trust
Shut your whore mouth.
Do you guys use scar wax for anything, or do you just use the paint for it? Special effects.
We don't
on people,
use-
not the costumes.
We don't use scar wax. We do use silicone. It's a 2-part mix that we mix up and then we apply it. You can make all kinds of stuff.
There's some on the table out there.
Huh?
Where's that specific?
I don't remember.
Never mind.
So ask. Go.
I can look.
Did you still make this?
Sorry. Want it back?
No, I got another crappy set.
Just responded to the same thing that you did.
Huh?
Anna responded the same way you did.
Is that good?
Alright, take a look at this. Ignore anything below the second troubleshooting. Anna says hi and she loves you dearly.
I love you, Anna. I miss you. And I love you. And I can't wait to see you.
What bottle?
No, have you ever seen that video?
I don't care what it is. Don't do it.
Trying to see what the devil's working on. Justin?
Who's the devil?
Yeah, I'm talking about Justin because he's Satan. I love Anna's response is always, "Hey, head makeup artist here." Oh, me? I'm the devil? Yes.
Taking this type.
Or an auto cracker.
How would you pronounce Reese's Pieces instead of for debate?
You need to say.
It's Reese's Pieces.
It's not.
It's Reese's Pieces.
No, it's not.
It's Reese's Pieces.
First off, the word is pieces.
It's
Second off, there's an apostrophe S. It's those pieces belong to a man named Reese. They are Reese's pieces.
Reese's Pieces.
Okay, well take a pieces of your ass and work somewhere else.
What do you think, Chris?
I'm gonna go home and play Smite with my Canada man. Anna's on my side.
So it's 3 against 2.
Anna's also incorrect, so you could be
Reese's Pieces. 3-2. Now it's 3-3.
Basement
All right.
Your picture.
Apparently it's a gender.
You need
I
to
miss
add
you.
in
I'm gonna send you a
something here
picture.
about you need to tighten the 2 bolts together. But why would you have it in? Why would you create a problem and not have that into how to attach?
Well, no, that's if it's not because the top bolts are already tightened enough. Once they tighten the bottom ones, then you're good.
You need to put on there that you have to tighten it. It should be in the initial instructions, not first
Okay.
you fuck it up, then you troubleshoot it and fix it. Just do it right the first time.
Tightening to
Star
what?
69
So it's tight.
and told me that it's Reese's Pieces.
Who did?
Someone just star 69.
It was Anna.
No,
I can guarantee.
some random person. Because it said unknown.
Basement resident said we can all be incorrect together then. And they're agreeing with Devin.
Irish wristwatch.
Irish wristwatch.
She's probably practicing.
Irish wristwatch. Irish
she was.
wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish
She's been
wristwatch.
practicing, haven't you?
Yeah, I practiced for approximately 5 hours that night with Basement Boy.
Should that one be repeated too?
Tightening.
Oh no, now Anna's calling me.
See, but the problem is you want to keep that.
I know it was you! I was trying to. Oh my.
We don't want it to go too far because you
I
want to
know
have
it
a minimal
was you.
amount.
I know,
Right.
but to make it
I
have
was
a
just
minimum,
trying
you
to
need to
play
tighten
along.
them together. So it pinches that bar to create no flex in your bar.
Like practical jokes. Anna just called me to tell me that it was her that star 69 me.
You didn't have to tell me who it was. I'm too smart for you all.
I love you. I just got to work
The basement resident wants you to say toy boat.
I'm not able to say it. Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. Can you say toy boat 10 times fast?
2 pound horn and
Toy
1
boat, toy boat,
pound
toy boat,
horn
toy boat,
of
toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat.
My friend gave me a compass the other day because try to say 555 in German, and it's something. I need to put it in Google Translate for it to say it.
Fun, thunder, fun,
Yeah,
fun
it's like
sick.
ridiculous fucking.
I should change my name to
I want to start needle pointing again.
No, I know what to fucking say.
What?
Oh, by the way, you have to start wearing a mask to go into the Menards.
I know.
Your friend just said that to me. I'm like,
I'm gonna send you away. You can buy with
how
the
much I
dollar
love
mask.
it.
I bought the dollar mask because I needed the shit that I needed.
Which is a little cheaper mask, or what is it?
Yeah, it was just a little medical mask,
Oh!
but that's fine. Now
oh,
they
not
get me
my wallpaper. My kids can
wearing a skull mask like I'm gonna rob the place. It's fine with me. I swear, y'all want to be stupid? We'll be stupid.
I just find it funny it took 6 weeks to make that decision.
Fun, thunder, fun, 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 zig, zig. I love it. I'm gonna get my name legally changed to that. Fun, thunder, fun, 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 zig.
what?
Toy boat, 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 toy boat. Irish wristwatch.
I was watching that night.
Irish wristwatch. I can say it. There's no problem. I can't say
Okay,
it.
so tighten top and bottom half inch, that's not on both. I'll put on the shirt until tight against the
Huh?
Tighten top and bottom half inch.
I like how she's so
Hex nuts on both all thread armatures until tight against cross bracing.
I like
I would say like tighten each bolt so as to pinch the base, something like that.
Really? I don't want it to go all over.
Well, like, there's a little muffled, but not enough.
Tighten top and bottom half inch hex nuts on both all thread armatures so as pinch cross bracing.
With the light, they muffled the sound just a hair, right?
Yeah.
But not enough that.
And then I have troubleshooting. If body will not stand under its own weight, make sure there is minimal threading on the bottom side or bottom
You
half
think with
inch
the light it
hex
became
nut.
too quiet?
Minimal threading.
Or maybe even whatever this could be.
I mean, there's no area.
She thinks it's quiet. She doesn't like the damn thing.
To me, at that point, it just sounded like a drill.
So body still straight, tighten, top half. One check. cross bracing. Anything else? Any other troubleshooting techniques?
No.
Anything else? Any other additional information we need to add?
No.
Anna's cat walked across the keyboard and typed 6 T T T T T T T T T T T T T T T T T T 5R.
How nice of him.
Yeah, the important thing to say.
Supposedly, if you type the word bark a bunch of times into Facebook, other people can translate it and go like sentences. That's just supposed to, by the way. Alright, where am I sending this?
Behind the sham.
I'll send it when I get home. I don't know, just send it over here. I'll probably need to get in it so I can finish that dog picture crash. Yeah, at one point this was gonna be what the lizard woman thing was going on. It's cool. That's actually got the like woman's face in there a little bit, but it wasn't looking at it.
Cool to me.
I wasn't exactly certain how the guy was gonna
What if
feel
you
about
spray
that.
it brown and then clear coat it and then put the white on top of that?
Possible. Well, let's try it. My concern is that I don't understand what's making it turn yellow.
Hey Anna, do you need your midnight Tide Pod snack?
And then you put the white on top. So I'm thinking what's happening is the white is acting as like the activator. It's
Right.
making it yellow.
So why don't we put a layer of clear coat on top of the brown, and then it'll separate the brown from the white, so they can't react.
I know,
together.
but the clear coat is activating the brown. So I think what's fucking it up is that there's yellow underneath everything. I think we need to try to make a new one. And if that one won't work, then I'll just have to get the smaller fucking bottles again and we'll fill that with it. I don't know.
Okay, even circle. Well, hold on. Outbreak says my props not working.
What?
Outbreak says my props not working. I don't know what that means.
Your prop's not working? I don't know what you're talking about, man.
And Ethan Circle asks, what's y'all's biggest fear? Like if you saw it in a haunt, it'd make you drop instantly.
I'm not afraid of anything like that. I don't know. I'm not afraid of monsters and things.
It'd have to be like some body horror shit, like some real like fucked up.
Chris naked.
It'd have to be
Not me. Like it would have to be. I'm afraid of abstract things.
I
Like
want to see someone with 6 hands.
my
Oh.
biggest fear is my props not working.
Okay, that makes more
That's
sense.
fair. Extremely high ticket prices and then unfinished rooms are my greatest fear in a haunted house. If I pay $30, you shouldn't have black walls in your haunted house.
And we've been to one.
That's my opinion.
Which one
If
is
I
that?
pay $30, you shouldn't have unskinned walls that you painted black because you didn't want to build another room. You should change. You should spend your money to make your haunted house really good before you spend your money to buy a bunch of billboards to tell people to come to your haunted house, or radio ads or whatever. In my opinion. that's. My phone.
Justin, that looks great. I'd love to see you make a full head silicone version in the future.
Of this clown mask?
Yes.
Interesting. That would be some fun stuff.
Need to make a full head with like a sock mask.
I think someone was talking about ordering one like that, but they might have already ordered it.
We got a bunch of orders in today.
This was a few days ago. Someone was talking about.
That's a little bit too werewolfy, but you're getting close. Just put the puppy on there. Huh? Put the puppy on there. What about like a dog head?
Yeah, that's more what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make that a JPEG.
PNG.
Yeah, that's what I meant. You knew it. You knew what I was.
What I'm here for.
What I was laying down.
Ramen Noodle is going to make a garlic bread monster. Therefore, the King of Toast can really rule the land. And someone said it has to make it for a crouton.
Are you guys
That
gonna do
sounds
that
very
meatloaf monster thing?
Yeah, because that goes along with what we were talking about.
Don't tell people about my great ideas. My meatloaf monster is incredible.
This was a true discussion.
This is a discussion. This is a fucking plan.
That's by meatloaf.
And by meatloaf, we mean the musician. Death by meatloaf. Murder is the thing he would never do, but he will do that tonight. It's like a bad, scary movie. Meatloaf Mayhem.
From the producers
Dun,
of
dun,
Sharknado.
dun. From the producer of Sharknado 18, this time we mean it.
This time, well, last 17 times you're just fucking around.
Oh. Now it's going to throw flaming croutons.
Fire makes everything. And 3 times
Jojo
better.
the Clown was relating to the idea of props not working. Said halfway through the night at Mason Mansion, the one they work at, The clown horn they were using had a light on top and it came loose from them jumping around with it in their hands.
I don't know what the cameras are actually for. Though.
That's no bueno.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
happens.
I don't know. Like,
Just repeat.
how
That would make me wonder, do we need to turn the watch? Maybe like a horizontal one, like this. What do you think? Otherwise, what you're talking about, some of these are stuff is down.
Oh yeah, because that heavy's sideways.
Outbreak wants to know, can you make a standalone clown horn prop with a controller instead of the handheld?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure,
I have
sure
an
there's
idea of
a
how
way.
we could.
I'm sure there's a way.
I have an idea on how we could do that. We'll discuss that when the camera is not rolling. Outbreak, are you talking about having like something sitting on like a table and then the person walks into the room and you can set it off from anywhere instead of carrying it? Outbreak is saying they want it on like a motion sensor or the controller. Motion sensor might be harder, but I can think of a way to do control.
You don't need to pay me to do that for you. Because you would have to like install it in something. So just order a horn and then you just wire it into a sensor. I don't need to make them now. I don't need to make them now.
Like what?
Like that kind of horn.
Hey, Justin.
What's up?
Is this,
Yes, that looks good.
can I put it?
Did you do the
Pockets?
pockets?
As much as, I'll probably do more.
Yeah, no, that looks good.
Alright.
All right, yeah. Go ahead and paint it. Do it next to her so she can kind of guide you.
I need a thing put it on.
I'm having Nick paint that, but I'm gonna have him paint it like right there so you can kind of watch it.
Chris? It says mold too.
What color is the other you use for this?
Yeah, just black.
I don't really know how to use the airbrush.
Make sure you pick the bottle up. Big thing on it. Yeah.
See you later, Dark Knight. Take it easy. Okay, after some research, Ethan learned that he can get an alligator online for $150 plus shipping.
A real alligator?
Yes.
Well, now I just don't want to live in an alligator.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of stories about people who thought they could raise them in their bathtubs until they turn into 12-foot long, 800-pound monsters.
What are the,
It's a literal dinosaur. Watch any of the Jurassic Parks and you'll see why that's a bad idea.
what about those smaller ones? I think they're called caimans, and they're like that big. And
They'll still bite the shit out of you.
yeah, they're gloves.
It's still a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, the small ones. Watch the intro of Jurassic Park 3 and that'll tell you why even the small ones are bad. I have always wanted a penguin. Yeah, that'd be pretty dope.
I watched this really weird movie the other day called, it's called something the Penguin, I don't remember. But it wasn't in English and it didn't have subtitles, so I only understood like a little bit of it. But it was, what I think the plot was that there was a group of, this really shitty, like, Home Alone level shitty burglars who were trying to like steal this penguin for some reason. And, yeah, I fell asleep towards the end of it, so I don't know if it did, but very weird. My friend Lena in the office was like, here, watch this and see if you know what's going on. Like, I don't have enough knowledge for this. You want to know what do you think Duolingo tells me? Just type your say right 25 times. Duolingo is literally the second time for me. It has me say fast as 25 times in a row, which just means that's how this would be here.
Have you ever painted any bathrooms before?
So I'm gonna help Jesse out real quick and then. Madam, this one needs a red beard. Yes. Yeah. Do it just a regular red. I don't know for a fact that it's not a braid, so we'll just do it red for it. Because you can always braid it afterwards, right?
So basically, every edge, so like the sleeve edge and the bottom edge,
Good.
start dark, and then right about the hole.
How about like everything else?
Throughout, kind of. Don't worry about the back yet. Just do the hard lines when you're doing the hard lines. Make sure pull it tight, but it's not straight like that. Pull it tight and the other step by line. So pull it tight, forward, kind of. Put it in there. Draw a hard line. Edges. You can make sure it's buckled out. Now start like. Yeah, the edge of the collar. What I would do is do like pockets. So when you do the inside of the pockets, I'll show you the way you want this. When you start on the inside, make sure that the inside is good because you don't want to spray the outside and then have there be a line inside the pocket. So you spray the inside, spray the outside. So what I would do is do the pockets, do the edges, you know, that, and then you can do this and then the collar.
Repeat.
No, go ahead and I'll stop there. Thank you.
Yep.
This box, you can go to my house. So go take a look right by you. There's a rack right up inside there. Just put it right there.
Heads up, my cat's a little big. And they open the door to a tiger running at you. Wait, what did...
You all saw Tiger King, right?
What?
You all saw Tiger King, right?
Yes.
Honestly, a whole mood.
My hands are dirty. You think that I would wear gloves, but I don't. Do the orderly pants have belt loops? Yes? Yes? Do the orderly pants have belt loops? Yes. Okay, Justin approved, yes. The orderly pants do have belt loops. Something smells like fire over here. Okay. Hot glue gun. Oh, good. Here, you guys want to hear what I'm listening to? Get it? Fire is not fun, because Justin... Brandon? I'm not talking to you guys anymore. While he's over there, I'll show you guys what I'm doing. I'll have to get a stool. Hey, look, the stool. Yep.
How to lift this up? Is it going to come off of here?
Yeah.
What?
Grab my face.
Can you see that? No, my cardboard doesn't go in. You see this one? Wait, what if I move it back? That would be smart. At least I'm the pink starburst.
One more. I had you make two more of them. I tried to make one more. And I think the other one was unpainted. I'm going to try to paint one more and hope that that stain is just getting fucked up because it's underneath. So I'm going to try to grab a different bottle, mix it up, shit it up really good, try to paint it.
He's gonna come yell at me. Watch.
Get out of my workspace.
Knock, knock. Who's there? You're a poo. Oh, haha, okay. You glued over the writing? What? You glued over the writing? Yes. Justin did. Okay.
Just want to make sure somebody told it. Wow.
Not at all. Just bring it on the costume. This whole room is filled with fumes. That's gonna get black paint on it if you're using it in here. Everything in here gets coated in flame. Just an FYI. So fun, I can't control my brain.
That's a lie. My phone got white paint on it.
That's why Justin's phones get ruined, because his whole room it goes up and it doesn't just disappear, it comes back down.
Really? Gravity's real?
No, it just keeps going and going. It phases through the
Yay!
ceiling and it goes into nowhere.
I don't think that's how that works.
Oh, I came in for red fucking hair. You know I'm retarded. Where's that going? Someplace?
Find your workspace. He said, knock, knock. And I said, who is it? Wait, you're supposed to say no. Who was there? And then I said, you're a poo. And is he supposed to say, you're a poo?
Not me.
Poo? Wait.
You're a
No,
poo.
I already answered it. Never mind. I'm looking into it.
He said, you're a. You said you're a poo. He said, no, you're a poo. Thank you, Ethan.
Thank
We
you,
could
Ethan.
use a bit of humor in our lives.
Justin, this should be right enough to do, right?
Yeah, should be. Should be. No promises.
My earphones come out.
Ah, bye.
How do you get this paint off your hands?
You can't see me. What? How do you get what?
How do we get this paint off your hands?
Just walk. It comes off really easy. It's just latex paint. You're not allowed to cease me. I'll cease you. Justin would be very sad. You will have to get Justin. I agree.
Try your theory.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, using like hand cooking spray. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it.
What are you using for the sprinkles on the ice cream?
Sprinkles. They
Sprinkles.
are fake sprinkles. They're coming from Sweden.
Swedish sprinkles.
Swedish sprinkles.
Are they shaped like fish?
No, those are just
Swedish fish.
the fish from Sweden. Alright, hope that works.
Unless that activates the yellow.
I don't know what the problem is. I don't know. It's not making sense to me. At all.
Can we move this apple somewhere before? Because I've almost knocked it over 4 times.
Yeah.
Out there.
Are those Jesse's garbage?
Huh?
Those Jesse's garbage.
Probably not.
No, they're not. Did you get everything outside?
What does this button do? Ooh, I don't want to touch things, but I did. It's sparkly. I found the sweet button. Oh, I'm so happy. A dance party. I'm gonna stop. Bubbles! There's nobody's even here to. You guys are here to witness. I'm so look. Justin doesn't need to know. Probably not. We've ordered tons of other stuff. To answer your question about the sprinkles, we've ordered tons of other stuff from other places. I'll just leave that. No.
But yeah, everyone does. Why are you? Oh, stop. Okay, yeah, you're fired. This is done. We're not doing this. This is stupid.
I told you he was gonna yell at me.
Correct. We're not
There was
cam
a little
girls.
wand with sparkles around it, and I just wanted to press to see what it does.
Well, don't.
I'm putting it away.
Yeah.
R.I.P. the dance party. They're all saying help in chat.
This is why I can't let you or Anna in charge of anything.
We're both in charge of lots of stuff here.
I know, but not really. I have to rein you in constantly.
Evan Reinhardt said party pooper.
Call me what you want.
We're gonna make it horizontal instead of
He's a party pooper. Oh, you're
Fucking
Rambo.
ninja.
Gotta go! Hey, Nick. You watch anime?
Well, no, not like in the last 5 years. I've watched like 2 animes.
What did you watch?
Full Metal Alchemist and
Brotherhood or the original?
what?
Brotherhood or the original?
I
haven't watched that one. I only watched that.
I watched Attack on Titan.
I haven't watched that yet.
And then like a few.
Why? You're doing a lot of work standing there putting
I'm waiting
ninja
for this
headbands
to-
on your head.
One more game.
Any real questions? Stop! No more questions.
I'm waiting for this to dry so I can paint it. Yeah, it's sticky.
This is the worst part about spraying these, is getting the crotch. Not because I'm spraying the crotch, but because it's hard to see. It also probably looks really not good. Fine, I'll make it pretty so y'all look pretty. Glamour. It's like my Instagram filters. Ooh, that's creepy. Ooh, I like this one. It's like an old movie. What if we get a fucking copyright strike for Chris's alarm? That would be fucked up. Apple owns this. Sorry. Justin becomes a killer because Devin's messing with the filter. Justin's already a killer. Justin absolutely has dead bodies in his basement. What else can we do? This one's called Haunt. We have to have this one. It's literally called Haunt. Look, it's scary. I have problems. The reason why, okay, I can't have a serious conversation. I swear the super flex bodies come from. It's the people that Justin has murdered and they're just sitting in his basement.
There's no plastic skeletons in this haunted house, only real skeletons.
Absolutely. So when I'm doing this, the reason why I'm getting so intense in the lines is because I'm spreading the seam open. Because one time we actually got a very expensive costume for our haunted house before we had the production company for one of our actors, and it came and it was like a spandex type costume, and when you put it on, the seam spread. I just sprayed myself. The seam spread because it was spandex. It does the same thing on my sweatshirt. So see how the seam is white? It's because when they dyed it, they didn't, obviously tie-dye is a little different. You can't really get the
I've
seam.
been meaning to tell you guys about that.
But we actually got a costume that was a very expensive costume. And then when she put it on, you could see it looked like that. So like the whole thing was like black and nasty, and then this was bright white. And so every costume that I do, I make sure that I really get, that's why it takes me so long to do costumes, because I really get in there and make sure that the whole seam is dark.
Yeah. We do that on all of our costumes, so I wanted to tell you guys a way to tell if a company is really spending a lot of time to make sure your costume's quality or not. Check those. Open them up, check lines and stuff, because they should be actually doing that. Because on a mannequin, when you paint it, it's not moving and stuff, but the two spots to always check are any in a seam, and then on pants in the crotch.
That's what I was just telling them.
Yeah.
It's super hard to get in the crotch, but gotta do
That
it.
like right in the taint spot. That's the only way to explain a taint spot is with two fingers upward thrusting in the taint spot.
16-year-old viewers.
Doesn't matter. I clicked. This is not made for children on my choices for YouTube. So if they're watching, that's their parents' fault, not mine.
If Basement Boy's still there, I'm sure he's going to be using all of this later. Don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it.
He's Canada.
If there is one thing you saying don't worry about it has ever done, it's definitely make me worry about it.
I gotta pay somebody to help. I know, I'm watching. Arthur's too fidgety for me.
It's gonna take me 5 other weeks if they say I can't, because I'm trying to put something down there.
I'm keeping an eye, so I wanna make sure you don't see it.
I am waiting for some paint to dry. We're having a problem where some masks are turning colors that we need them to not turn. And we're trying to figure out what the issue is, so.
Do we want to, Mom wants me to get the bears on the site because
Does it look brown to you?
having a lot of props, so do you want to show them on here or? Yeah, go down.
It's supposed to be. It's greenish.
He's trying my method.
What'd you do? Or what's your method?
Clear coat over the brown so the white doesn't react to
Bleed it?
the yellow.
It didn't used to do that.
It might just be, yeah, I told you. I told you.
Did your
That's
phone
what happens
colored?
when things are in this room.
Did your phone get painted?
Yeah, it's just from.
I've had this less than a week.
So some other things that we have for sale, and they'll be on our website soon, and these are all one of a kind, so once it's bought, it's bought. As we have these Scare Bears that we make.
Who makes?
Alright, sounds good. I make them specifically, but I wasn't going to toot my own horn, but just some different designs. This one's kind of like an autopsy one. He has a really cool like rib cage, and then his face has been ripped off. He's all bloody.
Where's the jar of white? Okay.
This one here
We're gonna make new white.
says hug me. Again, face ripped off, but he doesn't have a bottom jaw. And it looks like he's backwards, at least on the camera. So I don't know how it looks for you guys.
Do we have white?
This This one's kind of interesting. He's looking to the left, and his front says ICU. You see me on the back.
Julian said, in the crotch.
And then this one I'm calling Stumpy. He's got the same rib cage thing. The face is ripped off, and then all of his limbs are stumpy. He has little stubby arms. So I have a couple of these. So I think I have one in white also. So again, these are all going to be one of a kind. So whoever buys it gets it. And eventually I'll start making more. But right now with all the COVID-19 stuff, you know, we can't easily get some of the things that I need to, you know, continue making these.
Oh my god, you got pet food to feed Devin.
And then this one's got some crazy claws and then some crazy mouth.
Julian, you missed a lot.
Don't have a name for this one exactly yet. At least nothing that would be appropriate for all ages. So
Vagina
just-
mouth.
yeah, basically. Pink snapper,
Let me see that.
you know.
Oh no.
Yeah,
But-
0 out of 10. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's another
You
one.
should
And
have kept that
then
one to yourself.
Eden Circle, you want that? Please take it so it doesn't sit in the haunted house anymore because I don't like it.
I think I have two of them. I think I have a white one also. And then this one is Spider Bear. Many limbs.
Somebody
Kind of a weird thing I was trying. So again, one of a kind. But again, we'll have these online soon enough. Ethan Circle said okay.
Please.
But yeah, and in one of the future lives, I'll show some more of the bears because I've got about 30 of them right now available. So, but be watching the page, watching the website for those be available.
So like the 1/3, 1/3, 1/3.
You want to photograph these?
It's just a way to tell people the ingredients and in general, but there's latex in the
Do you have a certain way that
The
you want
water's
it done?
just to make it spray.
As long as they look good, I don't care.
We want about slightly less latex than paint, so that we don't lose our color. I'll get the water.
How soon will you be back over here?
After I mix this paint.
How long will it take you? Yeah, they'll be on the website soon. You can always message us and we can send you an invoice if you want to buy it like right now.
I'm gonna go take the bottle and empty it out. White bottle.
Like these bottles.
I don't think we have one. Hey, look, the white bottle. I found it, that's right, I forgot. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. This is in my way.
Are you doing vignettes when you do it?
What?
Are you doing like a vignette when you do it?
Yes.
I don't think I can get any more vignette than that.
Looks like it says come.
Yeah.
Come.
I guess.
What does it say?
You see me, because I see you in front. This was just something I was playing around with.
Come. What is your favorite costume that you have ever made? That's hard. I really liked it was like a sleeveless kind of orderlies costume. It was a custom one.
The stain costume.
The Stain costume?
Mine
Oh, Justin's is his Stain costume.
is not mine.
The Stain costume. It's a character at our haunted house.
That mask is awesome. Good job.
Let's see if I can find it. Oh no, actually, just kidding. It's the lightning one, the electrocution one. That one's probably my favorite. Any of the custom costumes, I love doing custom stuff. This one, with all the lightning bolts on it and junk, that was a lot of fun. Oh, another one that was fun was the one that said "ha ha ha" on the back. Here it is. This one was fun. I really just liked making the ha ha ha. These are all custom ones that I've done. Wow, look at that. Doesn't that look great? Yeah, that one. And the God Hates Us All, that one was cool. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. It's all backwards, but you know. I love custom stuff. Clown jumpsuits are my favorite stuff to make, just because they're fun colors, and they're usually different. Like the jumpsuits and like the doctor stuff, they're always the same colors and stuff, but when people get clown jumpsuits, they usually customize them at least a little bit. And I'm artsy fartsy, so I like to draw. Like one I had to draw like little balloons on it, and another one I had to like draw her name with Skittles all over it. He ever made a costume for the website, but liked it too much to sell, so just keep it as a character. No. Every costume that we've made, even if we keep it, we still sell it. I mean, a lot of the costumes that we made for our characters, we made before we had the production company. I guess, yeah. So I have plans for a custom costume for my character, and we probably won't sell that one, just so it's, you know, like nobody else has my costume sort of deal. Like any of our key characters, if we made a costume for like a key character, we definitely wouldn't want to sell it to other people the way it is, just because we want that to be like an original type deal. But we've never made any of, so far we haven't made anything that we haven't sold. Did you miss anything interesting? Yeah. Things that I probably shouldn't repeat were said. Inappropriate things by Justin. We talked about how he has dead bodies in his basement. And that's where the Superflex bodies come from. We're trying a new method to paint the mask so there's no bad chemical reactions, which is what you're about to see. So if that turns a different color besides white, then it's not good.
We're doing more tests right now.
Yeah. There's some sort of chemical reaction happening. We don't know why. We don't know how. It's never happened before, and we're trying to fix it. Oh yeah, we had a dance party. See?
Yep, there's a shit again.
Dance party.
Yeah, can we turn it off?
I'm showing Julian. He asked what he missed. There's also bubbles. See?
You found the filters.
Wait, can we turn them
Can you
off?
pop them?
No, I wish. I'm working on it, dude. Relax.
That would be my assumption.
On this one, is it basically just need to cut the rectangle out? Yeah.
I like it.
I've had this for a while. I think it was too expensive for people at HD.
wood. So we gotta get home.
I think it's worked.
Yay! So
Did
it
you say work or work?
worked.
Worked.
So is this simply a combination of everything?
I don't
Shannon
know.
said we woke her up,
Just
now she
clear
can't go back to
photos.
sleep.
Fine.
Because, so let me do this one so I can show you what we did. Because I don't want to stop because this is kind of a time process.
I know. I can see spots where I missed the clear coat because there's a little green going on.
Is it?
Eh.
It's not yellow.
Not a lot, but a lot. Parts of it are good, parts of it not so much. Wiping bad, dabbing good.
I don't know. I mean, it's not helping the yellowing.
Wow.
Millie said the Max looks too white. Evan said looks like a mountain.
It's turning green.
Yeah. It's on the cloth. So I'm curious why. Because this isn't. Just a little bit, but there could be white like residue.
Ready? Okay. Night, guys.
Alright, see you guys tomorrow. See you guys. Thank you. So when you need it, I can get under there.
This is a royalty-free music
Oh boy.
playlist.
I wasn't caring about the royalty free shit.
What?
I wasn't caring about being royalty free. I was just playing whatever the fuck.
Is
I
it
put,
quiet enough to sign?
I put my entire playlist on shuffle for my entire library, which resulted in some weird shit.
Somebody else.
I was expecting you to know that about my shitty music taste.
No, I mean, you can also really sit here. You have to play quiet enough. Where the camera has to get in front.
I'm going to powder our egg pie.
See, that's past the air frame.
What? The only thing I would do is get the bottom, like the very bottom, and just make it a little darker. I mean, you don't have to. I can always do it later. Even that amount helps a lot. Makes it easier. To answer your question, Julian, the paint is not. I don't even know where you put it. That looks creepy back there. You can like barely see the smile. No, the mask isn't drying like it should. So I think the issue is that the bottles that we were using for the paint, the original bottles were smaller bottles, and then we got bigger bottles so we could buy them cheaper. And I guess it needed to be shaked. Is that a word? Shaked a lot better. Shooketh. I'm super tired. A lot. And so he shook them not enough when he did it the first time. So I think that's the issue, is that the like ingredients to make the colors weren't together, and so he only got some ingredients, not the other ingredients, and so it's like messing up. But we are going to fix it. Shooketh. I am shook. I need to go sleep. Who's even here anymore? 13 people are here? I don't know what he's working on now. Apple.
John Carpenter's fucking thing.
See?
Probably should have been, actually. Like, you want to work like that? Rap.
By the way, the music is royalty. Toy boat. I can say it like 9 times before I cannot say it anymore. I can say Irish wristwatch. Squirrel? Yes, I have ADD. Very bad. I don't even remember what I was gonna say. Oh, the music's royalty free, so don't worry about it if you can hear it. It's not gonna be good music, but at least we won't get copyright striked. Struck? Strucketh? I'm gonna go.
I've heard it before. I can't think what I've used it for, but I know it. That specific song. Like, I've heard it on a video. Like said something about doing the bear, so I got like
I finished distressing it. So it's got the holes, it's got the black. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Anyways. Oh, don't touch me! That felt like a person. Don't like that. It's foam. Please. Got that all blacked out. Ow. Next is to start doing yellow. So I do circles and checkers. Can't make that with a hand sign. It's fine. Just gonna ignore me. Let's do documentary. No, I didn't even mean to say. Stop. Okay, ignore me. Well, you guys can't see me paint this, so I have a filter on. I'm gonna go back to normal. Sorry.
I'll fucking kill you, and you're gonna be one of the bodies in the basement.
Oh, don't. Man, I've been wishing from day one that Justin would just murder me and use me in the haunted house. That's the game plan. That's my whole plan of being here, is
like
to annoy
how
Justin to the
fucking-
point until he murders me and then uses my body in the haunted house.
Like how Tchaikovsky, the pianist, donated his skull to the World's Theater to be used in Shakespeare plays.
Yeah.
And then they just never did. They were too freaked out by the skull, so they don't use it. He like literally put in his will that he wanted his skull to go to the fucking.
He Justin will use
Yeah.
my dead body though. That's the difference.
You get to go in the case with the other skeleton to like complete it.
I need yellow. Yellow. Don't worry, there's about 8 or 9 people that are just silently judging. It's okay, I'm used to it. An armadillo lizard. Armadillo lizards are adorable. I'm always being judged. Sometimes silently, sometimes not silently. It's okay, I am absolutely used to it by now. Yellow. That doesn't look very yellow, especially compared to my shirt. Oh, yeah, it does look yellow. Hi, ignore me. I'm not here. Sitting here judging everything. It's okay. Hi, Amanda. Oh. Can you guys see the freckles on my face? Do you see my freckles? I somehow accidentally convinced my boyfriend that I actually had freckles.
I remember that last time I was
For
here.
about-
He's like, you don't have.
Yeah, for about, like, the entire time that we were dating, I guess. And then one day, he pointed out, he's like, your freckles are darker today, because we got a gym membership, and I had gone tanning, before the world shut down. And I went tanning, and he thought that the tanning bed brought my freckles out, and I was like, what? And he was like, your freckles look darker today. I was like, yeah, I used a darker eyeshadow. And he was like, you don't have freckles? And I was like, no, they're makeup. He was genuinely mad at me because he thought that I was like lying to him about my freckles.
But did you never not have makeup on around him before?
Yeah, all the time. I don't know if he just thought that they would like disappear sometimes.
Maybe he's just stupid. Maybe a little bit.
I mean, I love him.
He's special needs.
I love him. That's what I'm gonna say. It's okay. Shannon also thought that I had freckles.
Yeah, but she's not this close to your face all the
Right.
time.
It literally took her one day to go, do you have freckles? And me going, they're makeup. And she goes, oh. He was very upset that I was lying to him about my freckles.
Like that would like make or break the relationship. Like if you didn't really have freckles.
I think he was more upset because he felt dumb because he thought that I had freckles and I did not. I mean, they're like Not even that natural. They're gone one day and back the next. I have magic freckles to put it even
Sometimes they're
make it even
different
worse.
places.
Yeah. I'm cleaning out the airbrush right now. There's 3 parts of the, not the airbrush, this isn't an airbrush. Hi! Don't listen to me! The paint bottle, you always have to clean this out to make sure that's good. And then there's also a little hole here that is like the intake for the air, I believe. Out, I don't know. Air goes through the hole at some point. And it has to be clean. That's what I know. That's why Justin does this and talks to people, because I don't know anything. I don't even go here. I don't know if you can see it. You see all that yellow junk coming out of there? It's because when he said before that after we use the bottles, we clean them out, we don't. We should, but we don't. I mean, to be fair, we are here until like 4 in the morning, so by the time that we're done using the bottles, we don't feel like cleaning them out. And it's not that hard to sit here and just get out the dry latex anyways. Got it all. So, whenever people like use the airbrush and they're like, it's not working, it's because usually, I don't know if I can show this to you, usually there's a clump that big that's in this teeny tiny little hole there, and it prevents air from going through, which prevents your airbrush from working. It's not the airbrush's fault. It's the latex's fault. Hamilton. He's my best friend. He's a nice man. Nothing has happened since someone decided to hang him up by zip ties in the courtyard. He's a nice man. He protects me from the demons. He has 3 ears. He's also warm. We did some surgery with safety pins to keep his neck together because it was falling off. Anna's supposed to be making Hamilton a friend so he's not lonely all the time, but she's been slacking. Oh, I thought he left. I was like, who the fuck?
So did I.
Anna, good news.
I don't think Anna's
You
there.
sold 2 prosthetics.
I don't think Anna's there. I'll Snapchat her. I don't know how to make this so it's at a good angle. Oh, I didn't do that.
So we're having a problem with our body package. They think they can only get those 4 bodies. I'm just telling you what I've gotten from customers. I've had people that have called and said like, well, I don't really want a Santa. And I say, no, you can get any body. If you buy any 4 bodies, you can customize them however
He's
you
taller
want.
than me. I have to go on my tippy toes. You guys should get Wi-Fi over there. I know we should.
Steal the other mannequin over there and it's shorter.
It's a lady though. It's not.
Oh yeah, it's not like that.
I wish we could get a Wi-Fi. It's just very expensive. Think of how much Wi-Fi is for your house, and then multiply it by like 6. Because this is a big building.
just no Wi-Fi unless you're not close enough. Eat shit if you're not close enough to the fucking Wi-Fi router.
Yeah, but if we were to, I mean, the biggest reason why we would be getting Wi-Fi is so that we can stream through the whole building during like our builds and like do like tours and stuff.
Security cameras to show like a timeline.
Yeah, and like in our lives, but like if we want Wi-Fi for this whole building, it would be hella expensive, and we ain't got that money.
That's where the problem is.
This is so satisfying. The paint clumps up on my hands, and then I like peel it off. It's like when you rub Elmer's glue on your hand when you were a kid. I mean, I still do it to this day. I'm gonna stop talking.
Would you like a spoon to stand on?
Much better. I need the skills.
Not good.
I know, I think it's okay.
But, that's the only thing you can maybe, if they want custom, or they're gonna have too many options if you were look at it. I have it set up with everything. Pretty much all the costumes. Like, costumes make sense. If there's a costume that really doesn't make sense for the animal body.
You guys are just staring at my ass. Why didn't I think about that?
Yeah, what?
I got up here so I could paint it, and I turned around and I'm
The
just...
viewership is up like 100 people. Why do we get so many people at like midnight?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to be taller.
She falls off the stool trying to cover her ass.
Oh.
Put the stool on the other side.
Devin after, he said Devin after dark. Julian said I got that Black Lagoon latex in today, and it's thick. Why do you do that?
So it can be a weapon.
I don't like that. Why? Why is it an apple?
So that's why the cotton candy hide knife. Because we're gonna make the stick scary.
I would say you might want to round off the end of it.
Are you using this?
No.
I'm just trying to think how we can make it like a candied apple. Also.
Eat it.
Yeah, but what would you use to make
Did
like
you see your
little
comment
nuts?
about wrapping that with whatever?
Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah, it's royalty-free music, so it's gonna be super stupid, popular music. I wish they had like metal royalty-free. How much?
Look and see if there is.
How much will the Venus flytrap type bear be? Oh, the vagina mouth. She said, how much would the Venus flytrap type bear? You're making him think. Oh no!
It's too late to be thinking. That one is 45.
Oh, this yellow stinks.
That's 45 and then shipping. Sorry, forgot about that. that shit. Julian's like, this song is in every damn YouTube video.
Can you hold this like this?
What? I broke up with him when I moved to Chicago. Yeah.
You moved to Chicago?
Yeah. I got sick of him. He got annoying. He got too annoying for me to deal with anymore. So,
Yeah, boyfriend's too hard.
Moved to Chicago?
yeah.
Like Chicago proper? Or?
Like 10 minutes past Whiting. So, technically Chicago, but a really shitty neighborhood.
Apple? Now the stick.
Not dry yet.
It's not dry, so
So it dries.
there's still more to do, but
Or you can fuck it up.
well, no. Sam Hang Prop Work was asking to see progress in the apple.
Alright, can you take it out there so it's got our thing in it?
Yeah.
Shouldn't take too long for it to dry. The blood thing will be done.
Probably need to see what it looks like to draw when we can give people options. Whether that's a draw or not.
Yeah.
Are you gonna need to use their brush?
Yeah, just for a second though.
Let me know. Did you use it?
Maybe I can paint it. That'll be probably better.
Are you
No,
sure?
no.
I can move this.
Sam Hang Prop Work said if you want to give it a real candy apple look, you can throw it.
You could also use just dip it in poly. That would do the same thing. I mean, it won't make it look like a candy apple because a candy apple is
Caramel
red.
colored.
Yeah, but you can make a caramel apple.
Yeah.
Everyone does, I think. I think everyone does. They should.
What?
Shit's good.
Probably people that don't like caramel apples or people that don't like apples.
It's
Would you
good.
like me to paint that?
I don't know. I don't think this is going to be a great idea after all. Because it's not doing what it needs to do. This is working great. Man.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're probably not able to come with that.
Okay. Different idea.
Yeah, I'm about to.
I just realized I'm never gonna find a parking spot when I get home.
Sorry.
Where do you live at?
Chicago.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. We're in Chicago. Chicago's a big fucking place.
Like south side, like on South Shore Drive.
You want to live on the north side, Boys Town?
I should, but
It's more expensive up there, actually. You're probably better off.
I don't-
Although you probably
I'm
have more
only-
crime to worry about.
I'm just staying with my dad for a little bit because I don't have a fucking job, so I can't get an apartment right now.
I had a buddy that lived up in Andersonville. Actually, really nice up there, but it's expensive. What? Hey, heard what you said.
Hey, Stefan, did you use the hot glue gun?
I did.
Yeah. What do we do when we're done with the hot glue gun?
Unplug it? Wow, that's crazy.
Not burn the building
You
down.
didn't know to unplug how?
No, I wasn't sure if we were done using it at the time.
That was hours ago, so that is a weak excuse.
Hey.
Weak
Be a
excuse.
man, own up to your mistakes. Say, yeah, I'll make sure I do it next time.
Why don't you do those teeth in the same hill you used the mask?
Well, I just tried that and it didn't work.
You like hand paint?
Yeah, I tried that too. It didn't work. The plastic is making the other stuff kind of beat off.
What about the Gillette? Why don't you try Gillette?
Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint them red, and then I'm going to go over them with brown, so I get this kind of scary brownish red look.
You're gonna airbrush it?
Yeah,
Why don't you paint it?
because I can airbrush it very well.
What do you think about like adding mesh behind the eyes?
I don't like to do that
Why?
because eyes make a mask look scary.
Alright, here we go.
See you later. Julian said, that's my favorite mask that you've made. Thank you. Rugged said, that's looking great so far. Thank you. Julian asked, are these the pins there to hold it in place? So the head form I'm working on is a smaller head form, so it doesn't really fill out the whole mask. So I have those in there to hold it up. Otherwise, the top half was hanging down and making it hard to install the teeth. So that's why those are there. Yes, they are there to hold it in. So this is a new mask. This is not ordered yet. No one owns this. So. Yes, it is custom for us, but we will make it available to others as well once it is done. So if you would like to order one, this will be available, and it's going to be called Corn Man. And if I made a choice that you don't love, you can change it up however you want. See what happened? But I need it to be there. Our airbrushes are ran on 40. If we're working on masks, we might crank it up more, but you don't want to go over 40 for working on someone's face. That's when it starts to get, pretty painful and not a good time. I've actually had experiences where the air pressure was too high and then it's really hard to clean the makeup off. I don't know if the airbrush is driving it harder into your face and pores. That sounds logical to me, but I don't know if that's real science or not. Okay, so I need a new bottle. I need some brown paint. Yes, they are pumpkin teeth.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, what's gonna happen with this green mask now? Just get repainted or?
No idea. Probably turn into some kind of weird scarecrow. I'm not working on anything right now. Right now, I'm working on orders. So I haven't. My next project will be sculpting ears for this thing. And so that's what's coming up next. From there, I'll be sculpting products and making stuff. But I don't want to talk about it yet because they're great ideas and I don't want someone else to go and make the products. So once I have them online, I'll talk all about them. But for right now, that's top secret.
Oh, I was thinking, if I like sketch some like designs, could you sculpt off of that or?
Yeah.
Okay, because I had some ideas and I'm just gonna draw them and give them to you to see if there's something you can do.
Absolutely. Did you check out your?
Yeah, I thought I kind of would. Maybe I'll make a better looking one because I was looking at that and it looks like trash.
Yeah.
I'm not the best sculptor.
No, that one's good, man.
Yeah, people were literally mistaking it for an actual big fetus online. So.
So I'd say you did a pretty good job. So right now I'm doing a bit of modeling with some brown to kind of make it kind of muddy. To me, this is a scarecrow, a farm kind of creature. You spent any time out in a cornfield in fall, you get dirty. So this to me should be muddy and covered in stuff. Alright. Now I just need to paint its hair and I'm going to call that mask done.
Yeah. So I think I can't remember what the fuck I installed, but I don't remember. I've been listening to too much Rammstein and now I want 6 eyebrow piercings.
I don't think I'd ever get an eyebrow piercing. I think I like it a little. It's because like my lip sits far over my chin, and so like even if I took it out, you wouldn't see it.
I wanted to get my septum pierced, but I also don't want to look any more homosexual than I already do.
My septum is easy, so I can't get a septum piercing. Also, I don't have enough. I was gonna get a double.
Also, just accessories. That was only like get needles in my face. I have a bunch of tattoos, but that's different somehow. I guess I don't know. Like a shitload of needles all at once. So,
Hannah changed her Bitmoji and Snapchat to like a full rabbit costume, and she still hasn't changed it back.
fair enough. I
Two.
don't know what my fucking technology is. I use Snapchat for one person only.
Did you guys get a good amount of orders being that Transworld was canceled?
Absolutely. If Transworld happened, we would be ridiculous. We would have no time to work on anything new because we would be so swamped with
Something
Oh,
about
work.
Snapchat.
Oh, I only have Snapchat for one friend only. Because I don't really have single me. Glass brother. My friend gave this to me like right after I came out of trans. So just to try and start those.
Oh, it's really pretty. I like it a lot.
I took these pictures. This is from the zoology class that we did the
Okay.
So I took these pictures to use as like a reference. But I also have part of the dissection was to cut its mouth like wide open.
I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, let's see.
Josh, why would you leave your mask?
Just
It's gonna get dirty.
How would you feel about me doing a second like big sculpture to go with that one? But I took these pictures from my zoology class dissection, but warning it's gross.
That'd gross me out. Yeah, that'd be dope. All right. Who's Corn Man? Very scary. What I'll probably do to kind of finish it up is I'll put some thread in its eyes. And then this will be done. Scary, creepy, scarecrow kind of goblin. Yes, I still have to add ears, but Sam Hain asked if I use some kind of a special paint or just use acrylics. I don't use acrylics. I use latex house paint mixed with water and latex. Interior latex house paint. So, yeah. But this is done now. Almost done. I have to sculpt stuff, and then I'll have to come back to this to make it really fucking cool. But
Can I see the back?
yeah, it's gonna be awesome once it's done. Anyway, we're going to get out of here for tonight. That's gonna be it. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'll be live again tomorrow. Make sure you, if you haven't, you hit subscribe. We're gonna keep climbing. We're almost at 1,100 subscribers. So at 2,000, there will be another mask sweepstakes deal. So thank you guys very much. You stay scary.